Google just quietly released what I think is the most underrated AI upgrade this year. It's called Gemini 3.1 Flash Live, and it completely changes what it feels like to talk to AI. Here's what I mean. If you've tried a voice mode on ChatGPT or Siri, or really any voice assistant, you know the drill. You talk, you wait, it talks, you wait. You can't interrupt. You can't change direction. It feels like leaving voicemails back and forth. And eventually you just think, it's faster to type. This doesn't feel like that. It feels like a real conversation, like jumping on a quick Zoom call with a sharp colleague who happens to have the answer to everything. You can cut them off, you can say, wait, actually, and just roll with it. You can share your screen and say, look at this, what do you think? And they respond in real time. And here's the part that surprised me, it's pretty much free for now on your phone or in Google AI Studio. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 practical ways to use this if you're a professional, a business owner, or anyone who works with ideas for a living. Now, 3 things you can try today that will genuinely change how you work. Okay, real quick, what actually changed here? Because Google ships something new every week, and most of it may not matter to us that much. And this one does. Here's why. The old way voice AI word was basically a relay race. You talk, your speech gets transcribed to text, the text gets sent to the AI model, and the model generates a text response. And then that text gets converted back into speech. 5 steps, and every single one of those steps adds delay. And that's why talking to AI has always felt sluggish. Like there's someone in the middle passing notes back and forth. Gemini 3.1 Flash Live throws all of that out. It processes audio natively. Speech goes in, speech comes out. No middleman. That's why it feels instant. But speed is just one piece. There are 3 things you're actually going to feel when you try this. 1, way lower latency. Responses come at conversation speed, not please hold speed. And 2, it can follow your train of thought for twice as long as the previous model. So if you are 10 minutes deep into a brainstorm, it still remembers what you said at the beginning. It doesn't lose the thread. And 3, much better noise filtering. It can actually separate your voice from background noise, traffic, a busy office, a coffee shop, which matters because you're probably not going to be using this in a recording studio. All right, enough talking about it. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Okay, let's just go to Google AI Studio's website. And I know there's a lot of things going on here, but we should focus on the right-hand side. So here, there's some models, and click on here, and it's like live. And you see Gemini 3.1 Flash Live Preview, and click on it. And you can absolutely test this for free. And let's do a quick conversation. Hey Gemini, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, thanks for asking. Just here, ready to chat or help with whatever you need. How about you? How's your day going?
Pretty good. Actually, I am testing Gemini 3.1 Flash Live, and that's you today.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad we're connecting. Feel free to put me through my paces with whatever you have in mind. Do?
You see the latency is pretty good. There's no awkward pause in between. Okay, now let's first try the webcam and then the screen share function. Hey Gemini, can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. You can actually see you and your surroundings. You're walking around. If you see something unfamiliar, the possibilities are endless. But what I'm most interested in is the screen sharing function. So that's really where it excels. When I need to describe something, but I don't have the vocab to describe it, or I am less familiar with the specific area, such as design jargons, but I want to know how to describe them or use someone else's great design elements in my own website, usually I'll just grab a bunch of screenshots and ask AI to help me. That can be time consuming. So this time, let us try using the screen share function with Gemini Live and to see if I can get something real out of it. Let's go. Let's click on Start Screen Share. Hey Gemini,
Hey, your mic.
can you see this Apple web page?
I sure can. It looks like you're on the iPhone display page. Anything specific you want to check out?
Yeah, actually, we all know Apple has great design, so I want to learn where they did well. So perhaps I can apply some of those elements in my own website.
That's a great idea. Apple's known for its clean, minimalist style. Notice how much white space they use? It really lets the product images pop and keeps the page from feeling cluttered. They also have a clear hierarchy, with the big headline iPhone, followed by a simple menu of options.
Actually, so see what I'm looking at right now? When I hover over those different panels, it kind of pop up. What's the right way to describe the design here?
You're seeing interactive cards. When you hover, they might slightly raise or have a subtle shadow added, which gives them a lift and creates a sense of depth. It makes the elements feel clickable and responsive. Does that capture what you're seeing?
Yeah, cool. So the right word to describe these are interactive cards.
Exactly. Interactive cards is a great way to describe them, highlighting both the container and the hover effect. Is there another design element you're curious about?
Now, look at this web page. What do you see as a unique Apple feature?
A key design element you can see here, especially as you scroll, is the use of large, high-quality images and videos that take up a lot of screen space. They present features in distinct, compelling blocks, like that Get to Know iPhone section, blending text with visuals in a very focused way. It tells the product story visually while keeping you engaged, which is classic Apple.
Okay, all right. And you see that I learned how to describe a design that I didn't know the name before. So interactive cards. That will be really handy when you are asking Cloud Code to work on your website design or redesign. And instead of getting tons of screenshots, now you can just do the live session with Gemini. Now, another use case I think will be really valuable with the live function is preparation for high-stakes conversations. For example, it could be your job interview or have a one-on-one with your boss about getting a raise or any challenging situation you may want to have a partner to practice with. So here, let me demo one example here. Now on Google ES Studio, there's a system instructions panel here. You can click on it. See here, I have pasted in my custom system instruction. So I want Gemini to play as a direct manager at a mid-sized company. And his name is Alex. And then I provided guidelines for his character. I asked him to be realistic, not hostile, push back naturally. And let me know down in the comment section below if you want a copy of my system instructions. Okay, let's give it a try. Hey, Alex.
Hey, come on in. What's on your mind?
I'm doing well. I think I want to talk about my performance.
Sure, yeah. Performance reviews are coming up soon anyway. You've been here, what, about 18 months now? Generally, things have been good. What's on your radar?
How do I compare with my teammates?
Well, overall, you're holding your own. Your project delivery is consistent, but I'd like to see you take a little more initiative on some of the bigger things, you know? Is there something specific you're thinking about regarding your peer group?
Well, as you can tell, I have been working really hard. So I want to discuss if I can talk about a potential raise.
I see. Well, your performance and effort are definitely appreciated, but as you know, budgets are really tight right now. Leadership's pushing hard to keep costs down this quarter. What kind of increase were you thinking about? And what do you feel justifies that specifically?
Well, I just brought in 5 new clients, and my performance is the best in the whole team.
Bringing in those clients is excellent, and I recognize that contribution. But saying you're the best on the team is a pretty big statement. Can you show me the data that backs that up in comparison to others?
And role play. Okay, great. So I just did a really quick mock conversation with a boss. And whenever I say in role play, Gemini will stop role playing and give me feedback. All right. So you can see it says, all right. It says you sounded firm, direct, and authoritative when you listed your accomplishments. Your pace was excellent too. You didn't rush, which made your points land harder. Minimal filler words. Leading with bringing in 5 new clients was your strongest move. It's a concrete, valuable achievement. The statement, my performance is the best in the whole team, however, is bold and subjective. It invited my challenge for data. Sticking to your concrete results might be safer than a direct comparison unless you have the numbers ready. I think it's a pretty good feedback on what to improve. Then comparison line, when you said it, I immediately felt like I had to counter it. Instead of opening that door, you could have doubled down on the impact of those 5 clients. Nice angle. Okay, so you see it's pretty effective. You got a free coach for any upcoming high-stakes conversation, whether it's a job interview or a performance review meeting with your boss, or even if you are a boss, you're having a upcoming conversation with some of your employees. So here's what I suggest. Pick the thing that's most relevant to you right now. Maybe it's the webcam. Just point it at something on your desk and start a conversation. Maybe it's the role play. You've got a tough conversation coming up next week and you want to practice it tonight. Whatever it is, just try one thing. I dropped a custom prompt I used in the description. You can copy it, paste it, and start practicing in about 60 seconds. If this was useful, let me know in the comments which part surprised you the most, and if you want more videos like this, practical AI tools you can actually use. Now please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.